Well, hello everybody and happy Monday. So, we're back to the Monday market update. So, today we're going to cover one question I had last week. And that question is, what are the interest rates doing and how is that affecting the real estate market? So, we're going to quickly go over that. And again, just like every other call, we don't spend more than 20 minutes going over this information. It's a very short update since we do them weekly. So we're going to quickly go over what the market is doing in Orange County, Riverside County, and Los Angeles County. We're also going to highlight a little bit of what's happening with inflation and how that is affecting the rates or not affecting the rates. And that way, you know, as you go out and look at properties in the market, or make offers, what you should be looking out for. So let's get started. So what you're looking at on the screen at the moment is what the real estate market is doing, and specifically in Orange County. And like always, we look at single family homes that are detached, that are 3 bedrooms and up. So what you're looking at now is the sales price median in Orange County is 900,000. And the last month, it looks like the market went up by 21.8%. A little bit crazy. So let's look at the rolling 6 months. So for the rolling 6 months, the market has been increasing, or it increased to 14.7%, which is an average of 860 as far as the sales price median. So that's pretty good. I mean, we've had a consistent growth for the last, I would say, 10 years. So let's look at the max. Let's see what we have. So if we look at the max, that will give us about 2008, so January 2008. Ever since then, we've had a decline, obviously, during the recession, and it's been a consistent growth since, I would say, January 2012, and it hasn't stopped, and it's still increasing, right? So this is great as a property owner if you're out there looking to sell your property potentially. We have not seen a better market since 2009, I would say, but that is what's happening in Orange County historically. Let's go 5 years. Let's see what the months of supply are doing. So the months of supply at the moment, it's pretty flat in Orange County. It has been since April, which is 1.1 months of inventory for single family homes that are detached. That is nothing. I mean, if we look at normal inventory, we're looking at over 2 months, but it is the nature of the beast. That's where we are. So if you're a seller, you can almost name your price and you're going to get it. Or if you go to the market at market rate, or just price it where the market is at the moment, you're going to get multiple offers and you'll sell the property in less than 2 weeks, almost guaranteed. And let's look at the days on market for Orange County. So days on market to sell a property at this time, it looks like it's 6 days. Now, keep in mind that is for May. So that means since we don't have a lot of new inventory, this time frame is probably less because we are going into summer. We are in summertime. So this is typically when we see more and more buyers and sellers in the market. So this number of 6 days on the market is probably less. And that is my personal opinion. So let's look at how many new listings we got in May that are single family homes, detached, 3 bedrooms and up. It looks like we got 3,628 new units. That's pretty good, but it's still not enough because we are selling about 3,300 units every single month. So as soon as the properties come to the market, they are going away or going into escrow right away. So that is it for Orange County. Let's see how many available homes we have. Looks like at the moment we have 584 homes available for purchase here in Orange County. Not a lot considering that we have 3.5 million people. Let's go to the next one. So Riverside County. What is happening in Riverside County? So again, we look at single family homes that are detached, 3 bedrooms and up. So the market in Riverside County has been super competitive the last 15, 16 months. And from what you can see here, the median now in Riverside County is at 500,000. And if we look at the rolling 3 months, here's what's happened. The market went up by 25.6% in the last 3 months. If we look at 6 months, it's about 22.7% versus Orange County was less than that. It was about 14.7%. So it is interesting that Riverside is growing at a much faster pace, but I think it's also because they lagged a little bit in regards to how fast the inventory was selling. So they started a little bit late, but now they're definitely going full throttle from what you can see. And pricing has gone up through the roof. And in regards to the months of supply for Riverside County, they have 1.3 months of inventory, which is still pretty low because they normally carry a lot more. And if we look at the days on market for the county for those types of properties, let's see, we are at 9 days on the market on average versus 40 days, I would say. That used to happen. So, anyways, let's see how many new listings we got for Riverside County if you are looking to purchase. It looks like Riverside County got 6,120 new homes for sale, and they are selling about 5,815. So they're gonna have a little bit more inventory than previous months, but from this chart you can see that as soon as they get it, they sell it. As soon as they get it, they sell it. So nevertheless, it is what it is. But if you're a seller, you can still get top dollar for that property. If you're a buyer, you just have to be moving super fast and be in a position where you can remove contingencies fast or remove contingencies up front and be willing to offer a little bit more than what they're asking for because that is what the market is doing at this time. Alrighty, let's look at Los Angeles County. So single family homes, detached, LA County, 3 bedrooms and up. The new median is at 792,500. Over the last 6 months, the market has grown to, or by, I'm sorry, 17.6% from what you can see here. And it's crazy. It's crazy everywhere. That's the truth. Let's see the months of inventory. They have 1.2 months of inventory. So a little bit more than Orange County, but definitely less than Riverside County from what you can see here. The market again is moving super fast, and if you look at the how long a home stays on the market before it goes into escrow or goes pending, it looks like it's 8 days. So it's less than Riverside County, a little bit more than Orange County. So it's moving super fast. If you're looking to buy, you just have to move quickly. If you're a seller, you need to sell your property pretty fast. This is how many properties they have available for purchase at this time. It looks like 1,731. And they received 9,703 properties in May, but they only have available about 1,700 because they're selling about 8,400 per month. So as you can see, as soon as the properties come on the market, they are selling, which means there are more buyers on the market than sellers. Simple as that. Love, supply, and demand. Alrighty, so the question for today: what is inflation doing, and how is that affecting the interest rates and the real estate market? Well, frankly, it's not. So if you look at this chart from this is data from the Labor Department that they published back in June 10th. And what you're looking at is a chart of inflation over the last 10 years. Inflation is at about 5%. And according to the article, it's still increasing. So what is that doing to the interest rates, right? It's probably the highest it's been in a long time. Based on the chart that I looked at, it's the highest in 20 years. That's a long time. Here are the rates though. It's not really doing anything to the rates. This is to purchase a home. So if you want to purchase a home right now, depending on the credit and obviously down payment, more or less, you're looking at 3.3%, right? It's not bad. If you're looking to refinance with the same loan that's a 30-year fixed, depending on credit, down payment, or LTV that we call loan to value, this is where you're looking at 3.69. So that's not bad at all. Inflation is super high, interest rates are still pretty low. So as far as inflation, it's not affecting it a lot. It's it's super competitive still for borrowing money to buy a house, whether it's for something that you want to live in or something you want to invest in. So one of the things that did happen is the restrictions for investment homes, investment property, those are a little bit more strict, and there's less money to lend. But for the most part, still super easy to get a mortgage. So, anyways, if you have any additional questions, I would recommend send us an email, send us a comment in the chat. We're happy to answer them for you. We'll, as always, we will post our contact information in the chat box so you can get a hold of us. So thank you again for joining us today for the Monday Market Update. We will see you all soon.